So the Finland trip was a lot of fun. You know, it was nice. To go there,
Anyway,
watch the
we
movie.
saw It Comes at Night,
in Finland.
and damn.
The Finnish version was weird. There's a lot more saunaing than I expected.
Okay. Anyway, so we had no idea what we were getting into when I saw this movie. I'd never heard of it.
No,
I had not seen a trailer for
I
it.
hadn't heard about it either.
Only thing I knew was it was a horror movie.
And it had a shade title.
So
It has a shade title.
I didn't know nothing about the movie. I had no idea what it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be a shitty American horror film with, you know, what the fuck's it called?
Scares.
Jump scares and shit like that. But then when it started getting along, I started noticing, yeah, it's different. Like, I noticed it's very different. And
Yeah.
go watch it. I mean, go watch it right now. Stop this review and go watch it. This movie deserves your money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's appropriate. Yeah, no, we literally had no idea what we were gonna watch when we went to the theater because, like, it was Paul's birthday. He wouldn't tell us we were gonna go see, and the potential other runner-up movies were there, but I didn't think he was gonna make us see any of those because I know him. So it was either gonna be this one that he mentioned was playing that day, or Transformers: The Last Shit. And I did not want to go watch Transformers. I would rather have slit my throat.
And we saw this movie instead.
Yeah, and it
Which
was
was
wonderful.
Very good choice.
Which we obviously, first of all, me and Emilio were like, oh fuck, what's it gonna be? And after we played 3 different horror movie trailers, I'm like, okay, we're watching the horror movie. And Paul's like, no, David, we're watching Boss Baby or some shit, like he told me, you know. And then like, I think he told like Despicable Me 3, I think that's what he said. And I'm like, yeah, they're gonna play 3 horror trailers before that. The children can't wait.
And also that. Watching the other horror trailers, it really showed like, how good this movie was when you compare it to modern horror.
And the other one, which was Happy Death Day, I actually think that one looks entertaining. The other one looks like
but
shit.
it's just like a rehash of, you know, what's called the Tom Cruise one and the Bill Murray movie. This movie,
yes, man.
Again,
what did it make you feel?
It's a slower paced movie. It's It's about atmosphere. It's a lot more building characters.
This is definitely kind of one of those movies where it's a lot better to watch in a theater because you know it gives you that big like view of it, and at home probably won't feel as.
Yeah, well, if you watch it at home, you want to watch it with closed doors and dark lit. You can't watch it like the middle of the day. You want to watch it like when it's dark outside.
I wouldn't say this movie was scary, but I was fucking tense the whole way through. Like my butthole was clenched.
Yeah, but exactly. That's the thing. Like you were always on the edge.
Yeah, it was never like I was never like full on, ah! But I was just like,
and if you always felt like insecure or unsafe, and so the movie made you feel more afraid and more like paranoid as the characters, which I think was great. Because in other movies, it's just like, okay, no, it's normal.
Although in that perspective, when the movie started, there was basically a jump scare.
Yeah, the movie starts out with one.
Not like starts. I don't mean like the movie goes from black screen to, but I'm saying like the movie's starts doing
10 minutes in or something.
Sure, and then like there's one of them that was just like I also think it's kind of funny how it happens to me and just looks stupid.
So
I was like when that happens, I was like, oh fuck me. No, there's more than one. There's only one more.
Well, there are most.
There's
one
more.
As jump scary.
There's one more.
Bait as that one.
No, that one was the only like really. But I think there's one more. But like that one, I was like when that started, I was like, oh fuck me, not one of these movies. Because I don't like horror movies. But then the movie cleared up, and I was like, oh thank God, it's great.
So this is definitely like, again, it's like when you look at more horror movies now, this one's so much different.
Yeah, it really stands out.
This one's definitely like one of the best.
But also, I wouldn't call it a horror movie. I would generally say that. I would not call this horror genre, I would call this thriller genre.
And the title is very misleading.
It's a stupid fucking title, too. Like, people could be like, oh, David, you don't get the movie, it was supposed to be a deep title. I'm like...
But anyway, so, what the movie is
the basic
about...
plot.
Is...
Take us away.
Well, we don't really get to know that much in the sense of the world. But, as far as we get, there's some type of disease going on.
Like the Black Death.
Like Contagion, if you've seen that movie. Like, some type of disease... that
kills people.
Obviously, kills people, and that's what it does. And it's very easy to get.
Yeah.
It could be by air, could be by touching. They don't really know, but by them walking around with gas masks and gloves, when they meet someone that's sick or think something is sick, then they have it on. So it could be either breathable or touchable.
Sorry, I probably just saw that I'm in a city, and I was like, wait, what?
So and it's all placed out in the middle of I have no idea where, but I think it's like.
I don't think they ever say.
East Coast.
I think they do say at a point.
I think it's
they
East
say
Coast.
at one point, but I don't remember. It was I don't remember.
So yeah, and this family then living out there, trying to survive.
Yeah.
And what happens is they meet this other family.
Yeah.
And yeah, and shit goes down.
And they try to survive together.
Yeah, it's about them trying to together against this disease and also this paranoia against each other.
Sure. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
The movie does something very interesting because it never truly shows you what the disease truly does, truly to someone.
Yeah, there's many. We had theories. It could be. It's like a zombie thing.
For some reason, it felt to me very deeply, but the more I thought about it in the movie clues, it's not, and what Emil is saying, but it really felt heavily to me that it's supposed to be like something like that because of like the imagery. I don't know. In my head, it was built up like that in my head, but then of course, I know now, like, yeah, no, it's not supposed to be, but at least it means to like, that'd be cool.
Well, it's still, again, we don't know, but for me, it felt more like it's just more.
No, you're definitely right. It's
more grounded.
You're 100% right, but but it's well done. Like the way the horror is really transmitted is through the boy, which you could argue is the main character.
Yeah, I'd say he's the main character, but then we get to see a lot about the father too.
Paul. Everyone really gets their time in the sun except for mom, really.
Yeah, she got.
The women basically didn't get the time in the sun. That's the simple point. All the men did. The baby doesn't really count because it's a baby.
So the guy didn't get that much. Like the
Will and Paul got a lot of time. I would say so.
Yeah, I guess.
I think the males were the. Like, you know, I would only call this female, like, you know, dishing or anything like that. I guess it just so happened. I don't know.
But every character does stand out, and all of them are like well acted.
Acting
is super believable.
It was really good. It was believable enough that when the kid did something stupid, I went in the theater, boy, I probably just like laughed at that because I was like, son, calm your hormones.
And I feel like what was good about that, they were smart about it. They weren't the stupid.
Oh, Emilio said like Emilio would be sitting next to me and he said like, why aren't you doing that? And then he does it. I was like, oh, good. Like
that's thing, like
that happened.
They were doing the things people would do. It felt as like maybe some things about the kid, like the main character, like the teen kid.
Yeah.
But like the father, like
Paul.
I was like, I agreed with everything you did. I was like, that's exactly what I would do too. So I was like, this is good. They didn't make them stupid. They make me hate any characters.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for everyone. Like, there's no one here I didn't feel bad for different reasons.
We can't really spoil what happens.
No, but the way we will say this, that the horror is transmitted through the main character of, I can't remember his name, the kid, and you know, the big, I want to say Anthony, but I know that's the baby's name actually.
And the movie also leaves you very like, yeah, what is the point? Like, it's hard to explain, but if you see the movie, you'll understand.
Basically, the movie ends with not a twist, but a very much an open door type situation.
I wouldn't say an open ending because you kind of know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you don't know how. Basically, events go down, but the question is why it went down. That's the best way of putting it. Like with that. Oh, that's their house. Okay, I just saw it in the background. I thought he was like in a town or something. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? He wasn't in the movie in that.
So
yeah.
So I think
but it was a movie, and
I've seen complaints though that people say it's they don't explain enough. How did that happen? What did tell me?
You don't need to know everything.
Yeah, and I also like
it creates mystery.
Yeah, it's from the main character's perspective. Like if they don't know, we don't know either, which makes us feel better.
But the argument is actually the family they meet. They say that they were out of town when this whole shit went down. But they do seem to know because they're the ones that burn their bodies to not spread the infection, and they seem to know. They said, oh, he's showing symptoms already. They know what it looks like. Both when you got so like the main family, in my eyes, are the main family. They know what it's like, but there's no real point for them to like spit exposition at each other or at the other family just for the sake of the audience.
Overall,
I'm saying that in the sense of the main family does know what's happening, but there's never that moment in the movie when they're like, "Oh yeah, I remember when it all went down." There's no need for that. There's no.
I'm not talking about the overall world. I'm talking about shit that happens in the movie. People complain about what happened to that plot point? What happened to this? What were they looking at that? Like shit like that. People complaining about.
There's nothing like that in the movie I can see.
Yeah, but things for that. That's what. Complaints for that people like they didn't explain, without spoiling, but after the things happen, they don't explain why it happened. You mean? We still don't know why it happens, right? No. But people complain about they don't know, like, oh, but why didn't explain? What happened?
I want to know as well, but it's pissing me off. But I'm also entertained that I don't know.
And also things like, example, that movie doesn't explain. For example, like fuck, I'm gonna. I can't.
We
say
will
this
get
right.
there, but it's
So
hard.
overall, don't listen to all
Solid
the
movie.
hate.
It's good.
This is
Don't
like
listen.
it's insane
it's
how.
a genuinely great
Yeah.
movie. Like,
But there's like so many people hating on the movie. I don't get why. Or I read the complaints, but they don't really make sense.
no.
I think this movie is from the character's perspective, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
If they are paranoid, then we should be too.
Yeah, and I
That's how it
was like, there
works.
were so many moments
'Cause
where I was
if-
just gripping the chair, like
Yeah, because if not,
tense.
as long as they don't know, and the movie tells us they don't know, we also don't know, which makes us
Yeah.
even more tense. But if it's, for example, if it would be like, oh, behind the door there's a monster, the movie showed that, but the characters doesn't know.
Oh,
They
don't
would
mind the
be like,
background.
they would be like, oh fuck, like we know what's gonna happen. You know, we'd be bored. Like,
Yeah.
oh, just don't open the door. Oh fuck, you did it. You
Yeah.
know? So anyway,
The one aspect of the movie that I could say I had slight complaints with was the actual horror, proper horror, was the kids' nightmares. And that was the one thing that felt a little like odd to me. And you know, it's fair, right? He's young, he has nightmares, and it could also be for another reason that we'll get into the spoilers why he's having nightmares, but or it could be not. I don't know. I'm just saying that out loud. But that was the one part of it that sometimes I felt like, for me, without that shit, this would have been like a fantastic straight out of 10 survival thriller.
I guess like The Road. It gave me a lot of like The Road.
Yeah, that's a
in a
good
movie.
example.
That's like a 10 out of 10 movie.
I have to watch it again.
So
I don't remember shit.
if it wasn't for those horror elements with the
They were
kid,
bad, but
then
there were
that would be more
moments.
like a ground survival film.
There
Yeah,
was
I get
moments that I liked a lot more, but there were moments that I thought were a bit like ham-fisted.
Yeah.
A few of them were a bit like ooh, a
You
little
could have
too
gone
much.
without
Just
them.
a one or
And
two.
when some of those happen, you know it's like a dream moment. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
always know.
this
Like
shit is
it
over
never
with.
got me by surprise. And
Yeah.
I don't think I wouldn't say that they were trying to always, but a few times. But I was always like, oh, this is easily
Yeah.
the dream
So
sequence.
anyway,
I liked it. That was a great.
the trailers are really bad. They
I haven't seen the
don't
trailers.
show the movie. I've seen trailers after I saw it.
Oh,
The trailers don't show how the movie is. Don't believe them.
but you are in for a like tense, slow experience. So if you're not into
Yeah.
that, I guess don't go. But
But
if
again,
you enjoy
this
being like
is-
sitting or seated and slowly
Yeah.
building up tension and slowly to a big ending, then you'll like this. Like
So
we
this
did.
is the best horror movie, I would say, modern horror movie so far.
Oh,
I can't really think
yeah.
of any other.
I don't really watch
Again, I'm not a
horror.
horror movie
I don't-
guy either.
But it was good.
But at least
I
for the
enjoyed
past
this.
years, this is the best horror movie
Yeah,
I've seen.
in my eyes, it will be hard for me to really sell this as a horror again. I look at this as a thriller. My mom watches a lot of those, and my argument is always like, "It's not a horror movie, though." But no, I've seen enough to know that this is a thriller. Though, in
So
my
yeah,
eyes.
I'd say give this 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I think it's like it's an 8.
8 or 9. It's hard.
Yeah,
I need to watch it again, but I want to watch it again.
I
but
know. I want to.
I'd say so far 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Yeah, I also want to watch it again just to see if there's hints of stuff
Yeah.
in the movie. Like it's one of the things where like I wonder if watching it again would help you. We don't know.
Spoiler. All right, spoilers.
Spoilers!
So,
Holy fuck! Tense.
yeah. So this movie leaves so much out for us to interpret.
Yeah, it's great.
So many questions, which is good. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Overall, as we know, the movie shit goes down. The other family seems to be infected,
Yeah.
and they do what they have to do.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to grab their shit and leave because they realize that they realize. But of course, it's their family's house. So yeah, they kill them all.
Yeah, it was intense
Shit
as
goes
fuck.
down. That final part. It's super good. Again, the only part I thought there was stupid was like, if I was the people, I probably shot them sooner.
Well, I mean, I know why.
But, yeah, I know why.
I mean,
Uh,
it was tense
but-
as shit though. Holy fuck.
So yeah, and it turns out that the family that they got in, they were infected.
But the thing is, they weren't offended from the start.
Not from the start,
No.
but again, they are the reason for shit going down. And then the main character gets infected.
That's the argument though. Is it their fault? Is it the main character's fault? There's so many questions. Like, because here's the thing. If you've seen the movie, then great. If you haven't, then, I mean, sorry for already spoiling that ending. If you were still sticking around for some reason. But do yourself a favor and don't listen to this. But if you've seen the movie or you just simply don't care, point is, this door that is the red door is supposed to always be locked. It's the door that separates in a way the entrance kind of area to the house to the main rest of the house where they're barricaded. So think of it as through that red door is a little bit more of an area in the house, and then through there you're outside.
Yeah.
And that door is always to be closed at all times.
Except for actually walking in and out. but-
Exactly, and then usually that's only going to happen in the morning and in groups. And otherwise, only one of the two parents of the main family has a key to it. Usually Paul, because Paul's the man. And basically, what happens is that, like, the door's open. And, the kid goes and opens it and, finds his dog that went missing and it's wounded now and it's like, oh shit, what happened? It's like, we don't know either. It's like, who knows what happened?
And then the question, who opened the door?
Exactly.
And no one knows.
Because the thing is, we know that the Pole, when you know that his parents were asleep and you know that the other family were asleep too. So that's the thing. That's the big mystery in the movie of what happened. And the question could just be, they forgot. Someone else opened it, but again,
it could have been the kid. But then they say it could have not been the kid.
It couldn't have. That is
but
true.
Again, you never know. That's why you never know. It could have been a kid. He might have stood up on something. Like, this mean, like, it leaves it open. We don't know.
I know. In my book, that's like one of the alternatives that I wouldn't add to it. But obviously, the movie intentionally avoids answering it, and some people could totally fucking outrageously hate that and say that's bullshit.
But that's good because again, it leaves us as we would be the main characters in the movie. Like, nobody knows what really happened, and that leaves us also like them, and that's why they do those things.
And it's one of those things where it's like, this movie's not one of those movies that's gonna get a sequel.
Because if we knew what happened, and those characters didn't know, we'd just be like, oh, fucking idiot, this would happen. Why did you have to do that? Well, when they don't know, we don't know. We're more like on their side, like So that's why it feels more grounded to that. So yeah, it's I don't know you can't really say that much. It's just like it's much about paranoia and about mistrust about each other and
try to believe people. There's a cool like little mini action shot scene with like tense action scene between like Paul and like some random assholes that shoot at him to the car. That was fucking cool done. Like he's like fucking struggling with the guy when he like first like fucking panicking and then he goes out under the car and shoots the guy. It was really good. Really like that.
So the horror is more about the infection and like the people. That's the thing.
Yeah, you're just afraid of the world in this.
And then in the ending, also movies are like, well, if that's what's gonna happen, it's like no point of surviving, is it? Like, because what are you gonna do? You just live out there by yourself, and it's like
there's a lot of things in this world because like in the zombie apocalypse, it's always depicted as if you get bit or if you die is when you become a zombie, but like in this world it's very much like it's a disease, so you get it and you die.
Yeah.
And then your corpse just slides back and then infects other people. So I mean, arguably, sure you could survive this, but the problem is like if you were
there would be no like there's no goal we don't know, but it felt like because if they have to be hostile towards everyone. And the ending kind of shows it too. Like in the end, they all died.
That's the thing. Like I have to watch it again to confirm that because I can't remember. Because to me, it just felt like in the ending the kid dies as well because he was infected. But I can't tell if the parents were infected as well. It makes sense if they are, but I can't tell.
The kid gets infected, or like the first of all they kill the whole family. The other family, shit happens, goes down.
Oh yeah,
mistakes happen.
I just saw evil pop up in the trailer between like love, hate, evil. Like what the evil?
And. So the kid gets infected, and then he eventually dies.
Yeah.
But there's close-ups of the mom talking to him when he's infected. You see him like having things. First of all, she has no mask, no gloves on when she talks to him, and also you can see in her eyes because the eyes is the thing they go for to look for if they're infected, and you see that she has the same thing going on in her pupils like as the kid has, like something like being sticking out. That's why. She also was infected, and plus when he said he was infected, she was like holding to him, kissing him. So she would have been infected anyway. And then the father would not see. But in the ending, there's both of them sitting there like all depressed because they know they're probably gonna shoot themselves or something. And the father you can't really see, but both look very very what's called pale. And by the eyes you wouldn't really tell, but they look just very dark because it could be an infected or just the lighting. I don't know. But for me, it felt like, they all got infected and they're just waiting their doom.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So yeah, it's a good ending. I think fits well. Like again, even if you try to survive, shit goes down.
Yeah, it was a good shit. Like tense all the way. Like really, oof. It's one of those things that it's like, I think you'll have a good time of it. Like
you get into the movie super fast.
Yeah.
You're just there hooked. Throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I think you're very much like, oh shit, I'm a part of these people. Fuck everyone else. These three gotta live. Like I'm totally with them. Like it does a good job of snaring you into the world. I think it explains it lightly of what happened. You get it to like this cool pastry. What the fuck? Pastry. Pastry. Huh?
pacing, you mean?
No, Tapestry. It's like this tapestry on the wall that like you pan to and like you see like the photos of what happened. Which is one of those things like, wait, did they have that in the house? It was then there's moments I'm like, wait, is that supposed to be in their house? They own that? I read that here, like I need to put that over my bed. It looks cool. Yeah, it's like a cool depiction of like I guess, you know, an infection broke out or, you know, it's Black Death type shit and people just died. And now, you know, everyone for themselves. Yeah, it's like it's cool.
No, I would say go watch it now or when you can. This is the movie I would say so far top ranked of summer movies.
Yeah,
I'm super psyched for obviously Dawn of Planet of the Apes, but so far say this one is
gonna be good.
The movie you have to see.
Yeah,
and give them their money. Oh, perfect. Now the thing ended. All right,
good.
That's all from us. Go watch it.
God,
Because if not, David will come at night. I don't know.
What the fuck they call it? It's such a stupid title.
Anyway, that's all from us. Oh my God, David is infected.
Kill me.
Look at his eyes.
Pure evil.